So we're going to start with the raw material. This is a natural fiber from cotton, and it comes in this form. And then what I do is I take my spindle and spin it into yarn. I use my hands for that because they are very sensitive. They can feel if there's any knot or anything like that. Then after spinning all of these yarns together, we have our thread here. But before we put them on the loom, they need to be dyed first. We dye them using plants and insects. In this case, we used indigo leaves to get this beautiful blue color. After that, you just soak them in water so that the colors come out evenly. And now we will go ahead and tie them onto the warp threads. These are called shuttle strings. You see how thick they are, because when you weave them through your fingers, you don't want to hurt yourself. And also, look at the color. It has a little bit more depth than the one that we made with the plant dyes. That's why we prefer to work with those ones. The next step would be to make the reels. Once we have all of the threads tied up, then we make the reels. As you can see over here, this is where the shuttle goes back and forth. And once we fill up the whole thing, it looks something like this. And then we continue weaving. Now let me show you how the process works. First, I open the shed. Then I pass the shuttle through the threads. I close the shed again so everything stays tight. And then I pull the shuttle back. And then I repeat the same movement, opening the shed, passing the shuttle through, closing the shed, pulling the shuttle back. Doing this 10 times. That means that I am making 1 inch. And doing this about 200 times. That makes around 2 feet long. And that takes approximately an hour. If you think about it, imagine having to do all of this by hand without machines. Just imagine how many hours go behind every single piece of art.